Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. I am up and ready to take on my day. You woke up today and guess what? You're still breathing and you're still here, right? No matter what yesterday may look like, no matter what through the night might have looked like, guess what? You woke up and you're still breathing. So guess what that means? That means there is an opportunity for you to do something good today. Do you know that? It is. It is. And it might just be, and I don't mean just be, taking care of your children. It might just be smiling at the neighbor. It might be just having a friendly conversation with somebody. I don't know, or being a light to somebody around you. I don't know what your situation is or where you're at, but you know what? God has a plan for you today, and sometimes you just don't feel like doing it. Sometimes you feel like you just don't feel like encouraging. Sometimes you don't feel like doing things, but guess what? You can be that light to those around you. When you get out of the rut of feeling bad yourself, it is so much easier. Try it today. If you're feeling in a rut, feeling like, I don't feel qualified to do anything today. I don't want to encourage anybody today. I don't want to do these things. Guess what? You know what? Take your focus off of you, because the woe is me is really simple. It is really simple to get into the woe is me. Trust me, it is so simple to start looking at all the problems going on in your life, all the things going wrong, all the things breaking, all the things you have to do, all the relationship issues, all the health problems, all the things that you have going on in your life, and to bring yourself down really quick. But it's so important to go, okay, focus on God during those times, praising Him. Get your focus off those problems, because those problems are there. If it's not that problem, it's another problem, because there's problems everywhere all the time, and it's just easier to skim over those most of the days. But once in a while, it catches a glimpse, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. And you start looking at it. And the more you stare at it and fixate on it, it's going to bring you down more. You don't want to be that way. You want to be focused on Him, walk through it, even though they're there. They're there. My kids and I were doing a little Bible study in our devotions, and we were talking about the distractions of life and the things that want to bring you down. And we did it like a road. So imagine walking down a street lined with really high apartment buildings, right? All right, big buildings, right next to each other all the way down. And at the end is Jesus. Right at the end, and you see Him at the end there, but you're walking, okay? You're walking down this road, and these apartments, there's people like hanging out. Think of like Times Square and New Year's Eve when people are just screaming and yelling outside the windows. All the buildings are covered, and they're constantly calling your name. They're constantly throwing jabs. They're constantly saying things to make you question your walk in life. They're constantly saying things to try to bring you down. They have a goal. They have a goal to destroy you. That is what their number one goal is. But guess what? They're not allowed to touch you. You just got to keep walking forward. And sometimes it seems like like when you start walking forward, it feels like everything is caving in much greater and bigger around you, and you start walking and you're like, okay, I just feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller. But you know what? If you just lift your head up and keep walking forward going, you know what? I know where I have to go. I know what I've been called to do. I know what the plan is for my life. I don't know how that's going to look. There's going to be crazies all around me, but I know I'm supposed to keep walking and walk in it. It's a lot easier. Okay, so it's a lot. It's when you're down like this and you're hearing all these voices. It's easy to get distracted by that bright colored person. It's easy to get distracted by that bright colored person and start fixating on that, or the evilness, or the hurtness, or whatever they're saying to you. But if you just start praising the Lord, start thanking Him for the things in your life, it will drown out those things. It's almost like putting on a pair I've had my kids like wearing. I remember my teenagers way back in the day. This was before like iPods and things were cool. And they would put earbuds in. And I thought, is that good to do? Well, I realized, as a mom, you know what? It took me a few years to realize, wow, they were just drowning out all the noises in the home, because it was a loud house. I had a lot of babies, and it was loud all the time, like all the time. I go to people's houses that have little babies, and kids, I'm like, oh gosh, this is how my house was all of the time, just loud. And sometimes you just get so numb to it, it just becomes so second nature, and sometimes you can tune it out because you're so busy with the things of life. And I remember just getting through life and just like, this is life, and somebody would come over and they'd be like, oh my goodness, your house is so loud. And I'm like, what are you even talking about? Because you don't even hear it, because you're so focused on just enjoying the children. You're so focused on enjoying the things in your life that those things are drowned out real easy. But sometimes that joy gets you through, right? Sometimes it's easy to get through with that joy. You can just go through it, and you know what? They're there. Those people are all saying those health issues are still there. Those situations in life are still there, and you can still walk through it happily. But sometimes you can't. And so sometimes you got to put on a pair of those headphones, the noise cancellation headphones. right on your ears because you got to drown out the sounds that you're hearing. It's easy to walk through. Now you can still might see them. You're going to see them. They're going to be running their mouths. They're going to be throwing accusations. They're going to be saying things to bring you down. But you know what? If you focus on the things that you're supposed to be listening to, the things that God is putting in your mind to keep your focus on, you will continue walking into what God has for you. That's your focus for today. All right. Now, let's get started with our day today. We have I do know what I'm going to do today. I have a plan. Is it all going to get completed? I don't know. It's life, and you know what? Who knows? I have places I have to be, things I have to do. I have things I want to do. And then I have children and a family. So, life could, who knows? So we're gonna go with it. But for right now, I'm gonna clean up my apple mess. I'm gonna put away my applesauce stuff, get that put away so I can put that back down into storage. My apple chips are done. The leather fruit is done. I'm going to see, I was gonna make more of it, but I feel like I'm not going to. I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I don't need to make more. If I really wanted to, I can get apples later on and do it, but I feel like this is gonna be enough stuff. So we're gonna just clean up. We're gonna have a great day. I'm gonna put those noise cancellation headphones on. I feel like I need to put those on, not hear anything, and we're gonna walk out what God has for us. You guys ready for a great day? All right, let's have a wonderful, fantastic Thursday. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna get an earbud in. I love my earbuds. I know you can get the really expensive AirPods. Awesome. I always share these ones. These are M-P-O-W. I don't have a link for them, but you can go to their website. So they used to sell them on Amazon. I don't know if they do anymore, and it was awesome, so I just linked it below. But then I just send people to their website. I buy off their website all the time. You can probably get free shipping. They're amazing. They're like $20. I want to say $20, $25, probably less. They're really good. These are like my favorite. I've bought different versions, and I'm like, I don't really notice the different versions being bad or not, but I have been not using them lately, and I've just been playing my music. Oops, so sorry. Let me just move you. Just been playing my music out loud through a speaker, and that's fine. But when I'm filming, it's a little bit harder because I have to constantly pause my phone, and so because I can't get copyrighted music, so I'm just gonna keep my earbud in because I can hear it in the background. Kind of like the noise cancellation, but I can still hear you. I mean, you can still hear me. So I'm gonna put away my stuff here. I've got the applesauce stuff is all washed. The kids love this. I forget how much they love this. So this I'm just gonna probably leave out because we have a lot of apples and they are enjoying using that. I'm just gonna put this stuff away. I keep it in an old pillowcase and I store it. So a box is good, but spiders do find their way in boxes. So I put it in a pillowcase and just tie it and then stick it down in like my pans. I'm in pots is what I put it in. So I'm gonna put all this stuff right here. I just stick it inside. This is what I do with my stuff. And then just make sure everything's dried really good. Your gasket, you could put some oil on there to make it from not getting hard, but that's okay, right? We'll just leave it. So this is gonna be perfect. I'm gonna put this in there as well because this I use for if I do, you know what? I should put it, well, no, I'll keep it in here. Never mind. I was thinking I can use it for, I'll just use that. That's how I store my applesauce machine. Right there in a pillowcase. All right, this is gonna go downstairs. Perfect. I'm gonna keep this because we do use the apple slicer. Those large objects. Okay, let me go get my dried apples. This is the apple dried leather fruit. Let me get this out here. These food dehydrators have come a long way. I remember like back in the day, wanting one, they were so expensive. And now you can get them for relatively inexpensive. I have the Elechomes, one E-L-E-C-H-O-M-E-S, and I have a Kusori. I don't know if Kusori sells anymore. They did pressure cookers for a while, but I haven't seen them for sale anymore. I don't know if they're out or not, but they were really good. All right, let's see what this looks like here. I don't know if this is, oh yeah. So what you want to do, I probably should roll this up and cut it. Let me do that. Let me take this off here and then we'll roll it out and cut it. Got one whole jar, which doesn't seem like a whole lot, but there is a whole jar here. These turned out really good. The containers, these ones I just washed them, that are textured, it stuck to a little bit, but the smooth one was amazing. But it was no big deal. I was just able to take a knife and stick it under there. Some of it that was a little bit more thinner, I definitely saw that it was thin, and that's where it was sticking. But it's good. Does anybody else have apple fruit roll-ups when they were a kid? Like I grew up in the, what would have been, 90s, and we had apple fruit roll-ups. They don't make apple fruit roll-ups anymore. That's what this tastes like. So this is really good. This will be great if you make sure they're dried really good. You just put them in a jar, put them in your cupboard. That's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do, I totally forgot I have one more batch to do because I have another thing of applesauce to do. I was like, I forgot I did have more applesauce. So I'm just gonna put this out. I think yesterday I put it in for 12 hours. And it seemed to do good. So I'm gonna spray this real quick, just pour it in here, and then do some more of the fruit leather. So the 2 pans were the 1 can left over, and then the other 2 were, I pulled out some applesauce and saved some to eat, but I guess we will just put it in here. So I could have opened, I have another can in the closet, but I'll just leave that in here. Let me put this in here to dehydrate. Okay, I was pushing the buttons, and every time I went to go push like the start, you're not supposed to push start, it starts by itself. So I can't push it. I did that like, what, 3 times? All right, let me wipe this off up here. Let's get out. So that's just gonna do its thing. I'm gonna put it up there on the counter, heat up my kitchen a little bit. Let me get out my, here's the dried apples right here. Let me take all these out here. Do you wanna see? Do you wanna see them coming out? These are gonna be delicious, like nice and crispy. Look at, can you hear it? Crispy, they're good. Still a little chewy, but really good. So good. I'm gonna put them inside mason jars. So I've got 3 jars of these dried apples. So this is perfect. I mean, you look at all the dehydrant and you're like, wow, you got 4 total jars, but these will be good because these will last for a while. Delicious. I'm just gonna put them in my, I'll probably leave them out so that we can see them for a little bit. Fall decorations? No, I'll leave them over there so the kids see them because that would be something yummy to try. So delicious. Now I'm going to clean this out because it is going to go in storage for a whole nother year. So I'm going to wipe the inside, and it's not like the air fryer that gets used weekly. So I'm going to scrub it out because a couple of the sugars dropped to the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna turn this one on for a few minutes and let this dry. It's not gonna be very long just because I put those in there. Then I'm gonna put that away in the garage. This one's gonna keep going for 12, I think I have 13 hours. Perfect, down in the kitchen. I will come back and do food tonight. I'm not doing it right now. We're gonna do, I think, we'll see how the day goes, but I'm thinking a baked potato bar. Haven't done baked potatoes in a long time. It's one of those things you gotta work your kids into because they don't like potatoes. What? Whose kids don't like potatoes? Mine. Maybe they'll eat it, we'll see. So I'm going to start on my deep cleaning. I think I have to do, I've been doing, have a schedule to clean like weekly what we have to do. daily what we have to do, and then usually sometimes about every 3 months we do our monthly cleaning. I'd like to say, back in the day when I had a lot of little kids, I did it every month, but I just did it lighter because there wasn't that much. The longer you wait, it's just the more clean you have. That's all. I'm even in my kitchen going, wow, there's a lot of things to like do. There's a lot of organizing to do, and I'm like, that's okay. I will do the kitchen another day because the kitchen's a bigger project. I did the living rooms, hallways, boys' bathroom. Last week you guys saw that one. So this week is going to be my bedroom and my bathroom, which is simple. I've kind of gone through and kind of cleaned a lot of things out and picked up, but I just have to dust, that kind of thing, wipe things down. I'm even in my bedroom looking around. I'm like, I feel like I should paint the walls in here. Like, could I do a winter? Not now, not before Christmas. Maybe after the holidays, paint. Like, we have the blue in there, and I don't mind the blue. The blue, it's real dark. It's pretty, but I feel like it's so dark. So I don't know. I just might do a painting job, right? I could do that. I could easily do that and paint that room in my bathroom. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what after Christmas brings and what the new year. It's good to do projects. We've got a lot I'm doing right now. I've got to work on the garage today. We are coating the floors. I told you I'm doing the shiny clear coat on top. Way better than the paint. Paint was okay, but we have so much traffic in there. I have to seal it. It's a sealer. So the sealer is awesome. So we've moved everything over to the one side that we finished. Now I've got to go down there and clean, like mop the good side so I get it ready for the sealer. So I'm going to do that today as well. So it's going to be it's a great day. We're going to keep going. It's already 8. I'm like, okay, it's 8 already, but that is okay. I allow myself one day of school a week that I don't do a lot of stuff, and that's for my own sanity. Give yourself some sanity, mamas. Okay, let's go I'm going to go into my bedroom. I need to get my duster, all that kind of stuff, and go take it back there. We're going to clean. Okay, it's the bad lighting room, but we're gonna do as best we can. So first thing is the bed. I had to laugh. Maxine was like, it's a little chilly in here. I told you the heat's off. I turned it on during the day, but when I'm up, I don't mind it off. So she was in there sleeping away, like I took the covers off, and she's just laying there like, I'm not moving, like at all. So I'm like, I need to wash my bedding, dog. So I just transported her to Steven's room, and she'll snuggle with Steven in there. So I'm gonna get my bedding now so I can wash it. We are loving the cooling blanket. I have the cooling blanket and some new cooling sheets. They're new. They're still like in the pre-phases of trying to figure them out. I didn't know if they'd be too cold for winter. Oh, they are not. They are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So loving it. So let me get them and wash them. Okay, I think it's the time of year to flip or rotate my mattress topper. So I think I'm just gonna twist it around. I think that's what I'm gonna do for this one. It's heavy. Okay, bedding is all in the washer getting clean, so that's a good thing. I've never used the bedding, waterproof bedding setting ever on my washer, so I'm using that. It takes like an hour and 40 minutes. I'm like, oh my goodness. But it's okay because I got towels in the dryer and they're gonna take a while. So I'm gonna dust my fan blades, probably fall into the bed, that's okay, and then I'll just dust the pictures and the walls. Real simple. I'm wiping everything down in here. So I'm pulling everything away from the wall because I'm going to do a good vacuum around the corners that the vacuum doesn't get to because it's behind things. I keep our room at a very minimalist. Like there's not anything on the counters, anything like that. I don't know. I don't mind things. I really don't mind things like decorations and that, but I really do just like plain simple. This would be what I would do out there as well. But I do decorate because I like to decorate. The kids do like to decorate, but keep our room just minimal. So I've got like the TV. We don't really watch the TV, usually watch the phones. And that's it. Took pictures off the wall. I'm like, I've got one above our bed, and that's it, because that is, you know, this is us. This is it. This is us. And then I've got this picture. This is like my happy zone right here. Water, sitting on the porch swing right there. Porch swing on the water. So beautifulness. That's my peaceful haven to look at. So I'm just gonna wipe everything down. Like I said, I might do some, I don't know, give me some color ideas that I could do, because I like the furniture is dark. We've got the wood and we've got the gray bed. How about, I don't know, like we have, like I said, we have, you know, the tan color we have out there. I could just do like a light gray in here. I don't know. We're gonna have to do some thinking, but just something. Just thinking. I don't mind the dark, but I kind of would like to lighten things up in here a little bit. All right, let me keep going. I'm gonna start daydreaming about painting. Okay, I'm gonna wipe some stuff off. I had to move this dresser over here. I've got something that's gonna go up here, I think. So I know it doesn't like, it needs something longer and wider, but it'll be one of those things I stare at for a while and go, oh, let's move it back. But for now, I have to see. I have to bring something else up here, a chair. I'm thinking it will go better in the corner here versus right there, but we will see. I might end up putting it over there. Just depends on how wide it is, so I'm gonna see. So let me just wipe everything off. It's pretty much dusted, just like wipe, make sure there's no stickies. Okay, bedroom's pretty much clean. Like I said, I might move that dresser back, we'll see. But at least the floor's done. I'm gonna run the regular vacuum on the whole floor, but I'm gonna wipe a few things off. I've got a couple nicks on here that only a Norwex cloth will take off. You can use a magic eraser. I need to change the knobs in here. These are all brass or gold. I did silver in my house. I just never replaced them in here. I don't know why. I need to do that. I need to put that on my list. So the bathroom usually gets clean every week, so it's no big deal, but I have to put this fell out, I have to put this up. I do need to deep clean my shower. I haven't done that in a little while, so I can put the magic eraser in there to get it done, but just have not done it. So pull my hair back because it just gets a little steamy in there. And I'm just going to clean out my bathtub shower with a magic eraser. Okay, then something I want to do is kind of clean up my drawers because hair gets in there like an awful lot because I do my hair and it gets in there. So I'm going to clean those out. good to wash off your hair stuff every once in a while and sterilize it. I just put a little bit of alcohol and clean these off. I haven't cleaned, usually when the guys cut their hair, they'll brush it off, but it's been a little while, so I'm just cleaning up. I'm still cleaning. This is good. Cleaning out, getting all the hairs from everywhere. We're getting there. Okay, just finishing wiping up everything in the bathroom here. I like a clean countertop. I don't really like anything out, so my goal is to put everything away. I had my makeup in my closet here, and then you know what, I was like, I just do it right here in front of the mirror anyways. So I put it out, but I don't like sitting out. So I put it all in the top drawer, cleaned it all the drawers, put all the hair stuff away. It's gonna be much cleaner in here, so a little more organized. I need to go get a screwdriver to screw this back on here because this had fallen off. These have tiny screws, like a set screw to set it, but my boys have my other screwdriver. Hopefully this will work. That should stand there. Put a towel up here. I like to keep a towel right here for when I come out of the shower. All right, perfect. Bathroom's pretty much done. I'll run the vacuum in here. I don't have to scrub like the floors because we do that in a deep clean. Let me go look at this closet. This cupboard, I pretty much organized when I bought everything. I'm just gonna look through it real quick. Okay, the way I organize it, it works for right now for what the stuff that we have. So normally, like the Band-Aids, I'm finding that the boys come and use Band-Aids and they throw the wrappers right in the thing. So I'm like, just put them in a big giant bin, that's okay. And I just have razors in there. So there's not a lot of, razors and Band-Aids, they go together really well, don't they? It works. This is for what is here now, like I said, and if we need to move things as we get more stuff, that's how that works for cleaning and organizing. But for the most part, it's done. I would love to take these doors out. I'm like hesitant because this door hits this door, that hits this door to my closet, and I'm like, oh my goodness, pocket doors, pocket doors, pocket doors. I know there's not really space for one because it goes out into the room right there, but I'm like, do I take this off? And then I'll have to store the door, unfortunately, because the doors are a lot to replace. But I'm like, it's one of those things, like if you're gonna move, you're gonna wanna keep the door on because it looks better obviously than doorless doors, but it's one of those pain in the butt things to have open and close every single day. So I don't know. I might remove that. We'll see. We'll see. It's just me and you seeing my bathroom. That's it. So I've keeping my closet pretty clean. I just actually went through that, kind of like organized clothes and that just a little while ago. Didn't show any of that, but got that done. So I just wiped it all down because it does get dusty in here. So now I'm done here. I'm finished with the deep cleaning I want to do. We got to go out and do life still and normal stuff, but at least the deep cleaning, my bedroom and my bathroom, that's done. It only took me a couple hours. The thing I didn't do is the corners in here. I'm going to do that real quick. It's freezing, but I'm gonna hang laundry out because I like it. I did get the eye bolts for, we were gonna build something and just, life gets busy, you're not able to do it. So someone told me, stick eye bolts in your post and hang the rope. Hello. So the boys and I were out yesterday, so we actually got some. So I'm gonna install this, not today, but I will. So I hang it, but for now, I gotta hang it on the railing because I like my bedding outside. Okay, I've been doing things in between here, so I gotta get some food made for the children so they can eat breakfast. So I'm gonna just do pancakes. I've got this mix right here, and I've got Jimmy Dean turkey breakfast sausage. I'm just gonna cook this. I think you just heat this up. I don't know if you fry it. I think it's just, let me look. Yeah, you can cook it. Cook it, and then I'm gonna put up my griddle for the pancakes. Real simple. Something I'm gonna make for dinner tonight is a baked potato bar. We haven't done this in years, probably never with these set of kids. I know. So I'm gonna wash my potatoes, wrap them in foil. I'm gonna see if they'll fit in my pressure cooker. I don't think they will because I think there's too many, but we'll see. I feel like I need to get a slow cooker. I'm gonna put that on my list. Remind myself, give myself a slow cooker. Christmas time, slow cooker for me, just cause it's a little bit bigger than the pressure cooker and I can fit a whole lot more stuff in it. So that might be good. Slow cooker. I haven't had like a crock pot. Haven't had one of those in a long time. So let me wash these and then I'm gonna put them in, wrap them in foil. Okay, I smelled a rotten one in there. I'm like, there is a rotten one. So found that one, threw it away, and I just cut off the end of this one and it was good, or whatever, this one. So this is good inside. Okay, let me finish flipping this over here. So I'm gonna finish breakfast, I'm almost done. We're gonna eat, and then we're doing our school at the same time. So just needed to get something made real quick, otherwise it was a cereal morning. And cereal mornings are quite all right, but I was like, it's like one of those chilly mornings. I think we're gonna have a bigger, brunch for breakfast and then like a little bit closer to lunchtime, and then we can have our baked potato bar because today is church day. So that'll be easy to have, or someone's not gonna be here and they can have it later because I gotta do a bunch of running in and out of the house today, but I'm glad that I got my work done. So the deep cleaning done. That was the key to get done for me today. I also have to get down to the garage at some point today. So we're getting there. We're getting there, moving. They're almost done. I'm gonna flip them. Let me keep going. Okay, so been busy already. Got school done, the group stuff. Already came and went. Took Jade and dropped her off. Back home, we did some more work here. I'm starting to cook dinner because I have to leave in a little bit, so I have to get a coat on the floor in the garage before I go, and dinner done because I'm gonna be getting back and it's gonna be too close to dinner. So I'm gonna take and turn my oven on. I'm gonna put all those potatoes in the oven, let them bake for about an hour. I'm gonna cook my hamburger over here. The meat is almost done cooking, so what I'm going to do is, I was going to just use shredded cheese, but I think I'm going to do nacho cheese because I feel like the potatoes are not going to be everybody's favorite, but taco cheese would be everybody's favorite. That's good. So I'm going to open this. I don't have any containers because I've used them all for applesauce. Put some in a Ziploc bag to freeze, and then I'm going to put some in a bowl just to heat it. Probably a measuring cup just because, it's easy. The meat's almost done. I can add the rest of my ingredients. Okay, so I ended up with the 3 extra cheeses. So since my applesauce is in there, I'm just gonna set them on this shelf. I will transfer all that over another day. I lay bags flat, they freeze a whole lot easier, and you can stack them. So the meat here is done, well done. So I'm gonna get my stuff. The original recipe I had on here was chili baked potato topper. It's hamburger, brown sugar, mustard, onion, chili canned beans, tomato juice, salt, pepper, and chili powder. But I feel like I'm gonna put that in there and the kids are not gonna eat it. So I feel like I need to go with what I know they're gonna eat. So I know they like tacos, like already, just because they don't love baked potatoes.
I'm sorry, some of them do not like, not most. It just has been a while. So I'm thinking to play it safe by making something I know they will eat. So I know they will eat taco meat. So I'm gonna just add chili beans, taco seasoning to my meat, and that's gonna be my meat topper. So we'll have the potato, and then you can top it with the meat mixture. You can put some cheese on it, and then I have lettuce chopped up, and we have some tomatoes and sour cream, and that is gonna be dinner tonight. So it's baked potato bar. Like I said, theirs might be fine with the sugar in that. I just feel like the kids are not gonna like that. So when in doubt, play it safe. That's what we're doing. So I'm just gonna mix this up. This will be good, and then this will be done. My potatoes are cooking. My timer, I got my clock here, so I remember what time I gotta leave. So I'm gonna go down. I gotta go down and put a coat on the floor. I'm not gonna bring it because it's close quarters, and I gotta get it done before I get out the door. But I am doing a layer of paint on the floor to get dry here before the day gets beside me. So this is perfect. Perfect.
Here, come in the kitchen.
All right, it's been another busy day. So actually in the last 45 minutes, I went downstairs. I had to put a coat of paint on the garage floor. Got it coated, went back upstairs. The kids know what they got to do. And then I took Madeline.
Hello.
She decided to come with me. We're still gonna do cooking with Maddie. Everybody's been asking about cooking with Maddie. I haven't done it. We've been busy. We've been busy, but we will get back to there soon. So her and I are gonna run out. We gotta pick up Jaden and go drop her, and we're gonna run to the store because we're actually going away. A fun day out, which it'll be fun. So I have to go pick up a few things for food, very small. I'm surprised I don't even have it in my freezer, but I don't. So we're gonna run and do that and then come back. Okay, Maddie and I had to go to college and pick up a textbook for Jaden. Oh my goodness, you need to start making books for colleges. Ridiculous, the price. She had to get one for school. It was like regular $220. So the rental price was $150. I'm like, oh good, do you get some of that back at the end? She's like, no, that's your rental price. I'm like, wow, that's just crazy. Yeah, where I know that book only costs like, I know how much it costs because I do books. It's like $25 to make it. Not very much. Not even that. It's probably less because I'm sure they get these by the thousands. So crazy fun. So now we're gonna run to the grocery store and pick up literally a few things for our trip. We're gonna run into Ingles because it's right here and it's easy. Look at the pretty flowers. So pretty. Look at these. Oh, they're so pretty. So pretty. Pumpkins. They always have the pretty stuff in here. Such pretty stuff. Okay, I'm gonna get one of these. See if I can find a date. October 24th. October 24th. All right, Maddie's only coming with me for the slushies. So look at the delicious, what's it gonna be? Pepsi, Kool-Aid, or Mountain Dew. So she's getting her a slushie. I remember back in the day, like Kmart was the only place that had slushies. So you would get a slushie at Kmart with a pretzel, and that was like winter day. Now you can just get them everywhere. Okay, we need to get some hot dogs for our gathering. Oh, they got the colossal beef franks. $10 for a 2-pound. How many is that? I don't need that. I would do small ones. 2, 4. All right, we are gonna need, I'm counting our people, and we have like 14 people. So I think we're gonna do 2 of these. So that's like $25 for the hot dogs.
Well, they also are gonna bring burgers.
And they're gonna bring burgers. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so good. $25. That's like I feel like you can get a steak for that. No, you can't. You can actually get a steak for that price. All right, we'll get those, but those are the good ones. Okay, gotta pay a little bit more for a little better hot dog. Okay, we need some buns now. Sandwich bread. We do need one of these for some sandwiches. I'm just gonna get one. Do I get 2 of those? I'll just get, I think we have 1 at home. I'm gonna take 2 just to be safe. Okay, we need some buns. All right, hot dog buns, here we go, $6. I guess we'll get Wonder Bread. Wonders is, it's only gonna be, there's 14 in a package, so let's have a couple extra hot dogs, but that'll work. So there's buns. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm not getting these. I'm actually gonna pay the $4 for these because I need them to stay good in the car. And like, I feel like if they're gonna, the other ones are a little squishier. So I think we're gonna get these because they are gonna last better. So perfect. Okay, let's get that. The kids really like this. Let me get one of those. Let me get 2 of those. Maddie and I are shopping the deals, so I'm showing her how everything was like 2 for $5, 2 for $4. So these are 4 for $5. So we're gonna get 2 of those. And we gotta find like another brand. And we'll do these 2 because these are it's like Sprite. So it's 4 for $5. So crazy. Soda is a lot. Soda pop is a lot. So there we go. They got that right there. I mean, Laura Lynn is still $1.50, which is a good thing. But all the rest is, because these down here were a lot more money here. Sprite was 2 for $5. And that's it. So we got some deals. All right, simple cart. It'll still be a lot of money, but not bad for a day. Better than going out to eat. Maddie only comes because there's self-checkout. She likes to check out. So we're gonna go do, she's fast, she's flying. So she's gonna do good. All right, we're gonna go check out and then head back home. All right, so we are back home now and got in the door, and then we're kind of doing a few little projects here and there. We're putting new paper on the boys' desk. Boys are definitely harder on their things than girls are. Even though the girls need theirs replaced, the boys do too. We just use that contact paper. I think I filmed before when I put it on there. We're replacing it right now. So Brooklyn is putting that on for the boys, which is nice. They picked out their own colors and they are doing those. There's Ruby. She's doing those right now. And I checked the garage. The garage floor looks great and is drying, so I'm happy with that. I can let it dry and then I can put another coat on it probably tomorrow afternoon, maybe later tomorrow night. Let's see how the day rolls. Actually can't do it at night because it's gotta dry. We'll see, maybe Saturday morning. And then, so we're just getting a few things done. So I have to edit still. We have to have church tonight, go to church. So there's a little bit of busyness. I'm not gonna film. My bedding is done. I actually just put on my sheet, my mattress protector, and I just threw the blanket in the dryer for a few minutes to make sure there's no stink bugs because it was outside. So you've seen me make my bed before. You know what it looks like. Doing that. Dinner's gonna be the potatoes. Those are done. We're gonna put the meat on them and the cheese. Delicious, easier night. And then we're gonna go to church and then come home, sleep, and wake up tomorrow, and I'll be back again tomorrow morning. It's Gather Your Fragment Friday, and we're gonna make some food, and we're gonna have a great little day tomorrow, and it's gonna be a good day today too. So I hope that you enjoyed your day. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember, you are designed, you are created, and you are selected by God to do great, wonderful things. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. We're coming tomorrow. It's Friday. It's Friday. Friday, yay! We'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone on.